All right, hello everyone. I want to take a quick minute and talk about this week and what's going on for exam number 1. For this week, we are not going to be meeting in person, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do not come to class. Use this time instead to prepare for exam 1. You should be going through your notes, organizing, watching any videos, and all this kind of stuff, because exam 1 will be available starting at 5 a.m. Wednesday, and then it'll be available until 5 p.m. on Friday. So find a 50-minute block of time that you can sit down, complete this exam, free of distractions, free of interruptions, because once you start, you only have 50 minutes to complete it. And if you want to know more about the exam, on Canvas, I do have an overview of the exam, what to study, things like that. I also have some extra study materials I'll talk about in just a second. If you're looking for other things to do other than to prepare for this exam, you can start on homework number 2. Now, it's not due until October 19th, so you still have some time, but if you're looking for something to do, you can take that time and get a little ahead, right? So as a brief overview for this exam, like I said, it's anywhere from 5 a.m. Wednesday until 5 p.m. Friday. It's going to be 50 minutes long, and there'll be 50 questions on the exam, basically like the quizzes, majority being multiple choice. There might be a couple true, false, fill in the blank, things like that. The material it will be coming from the slides and video recordings, including the guest lecture. I'm not going to do any gotcha questions by a small little bit in the book, a small little reading in the book, but I do recommend, if anything is unfamiliar, if you want a little more background to understand some concept a little better, go through the book, and that's a valuable resource as well. The exam is open note, open book, so the key is going to be organized, being organized enough that you can find whatever information you need. There's not a lot of time to go looking for answers to every single question, but there may be times when you want to look something up. So if you're organized, you can find something quickly. Of course, you're not allowed to use the internet to search for answers. You're not allowed to phone a friend, right? Or any other individuals. Basically, it's just your notes, the textbook, and your mind, and hopefully that'll be enough. This exam covers chapters 1, 2, 20, and chapter 3, and you can see what the contents are here. I will say that there's a couple of very small problems or small calculations and a couple problems. You can do it in your head probably, but if you're unsure of your mathematical head, don't trust your head. Don't blame you. I don't. For me, you can bring a calculator as well. So to prepare for this thing, look over the PowerPoint slides and notes, watch videos, read the textbook, review your quizzes, organize your notes. I basically said all this. I am providing one extra bit of information, and are these review worksheets on Canvas. So these are actually from the other section that they've been working all along, but I thought they might be valuable as a review source. So you can find these in your modules under week 5. Under week 5 and 921, what I have is these are slides that I just showed you, the overview exam, and then there's exam 1 review slides, which goes over everything that's going to be on the exam. It's like an overview of everything we covered up to this point. Here's a video going over that same thing. I tried to add any extra little bits, but pretty much I'm just reading through the slides. But these are these extra resources I'm talking about. So you can click on one of these, and you can see that we have a Word document, and we'll have a whole bunch of questions on that section. So this is on general requirements. The architect and engineering team is responsible for the project manual. Is that true or false? And you can go through and work all this. And it's a great review, because if you can do this, then you should be fairly well prepared for the exam, because I think this is in a little bit more depth. Now, there's also the answers. So if you want the solutions, so like that first one, you can click on these solutions. And I do recommend you don't just pull up the solutions and just read through it. I think it's better from an educational standpoint. So maybe I should close this right away so you don't see it. I think it's better from an educational standpoint if you actually go through and try and answer the questions on your own before looking at the solutions. But they're in there, and you can see there's division 1, 2, and 3 are all on here, so you can check out those as well. What else can I tell you? Under under this week 5, the Monday class and the Wednesday class are going to be the exact same. So I just repeated it because I figured you could be, I don't know, if you just pull up the wrong one. And the Friday class, this is where you could find exam 1. You could also find it under the assignments. So it'll probably say for you something is due, just the same way you found your quizzes, right? So I guess I need to make this available to everyone, and now it's officially published and out there. So take a look at that and email me if you have any questions. Always available on Teams as well. We can go through anything you want. And good luck, and I look forward to talking to you all later. Thanks.